Okay, so I'm here, and for all of you who watch me at least somewhat regularly, you probably are realizing I'm a little bit late. I normally hop on about 8:30 on Mondays to chat about, yoga, something yoga or meditation related. I'm a little bit late today. Um, you know, Sometimes that just happens, right? Running a little bit late getting home and then doing kid bedtime. And then when I came in where I normally do my live, it was covered in markers and other art supplies that the kids were using, which it's always great when they're doing lots of art. But then I had to kind of clean that up and get settled. And it was interesting because I had something else I was going to talk about today, but then I couldn't find the notes I had sketched to use for what we were going to talk about. And I just decided, you know what? Sometimes we're just tired. And I don't know how things are feeling for you, but things sometimes feel heavy and exhausting and just tiring. And sometimes we know why, and sometimes I think we don't. But it doesn't change the end result, right? That sometimes we're just exhausted and we're just tired. And I think right now, here in 2020, with COVID still clearly prevalent and in our daily lives, it is kind of even just an ambiguous fatigue, right? That things are just so different that it's hard to feel grounded and rooted in a routine as we try to find new routines and these new ways of doing things with however your kids, if you have kids, are doing school, or however your work is these days, and however this is and that is, and things are just all kind of different. And even when things are running smoothly, we still run into times we're just tired. And that's okay. Sometimes we're tired. And it's okay to take a step back and to breathe a little. And I think it's always worth the reminder that even if you practice a lot of yoga or you go to a specific yoga class every week or you take one, that it's okay to miss one and then come right back. It's okay to go to your regular class, tell your instructor, hey, I'm just really tired. I just need the space to rest. And I have had students come to class saying that, and they use the entire class period to be in Shavasana, or they do some of the warm up stretches, some of the cool down stretches, and they just take very gentle, restful poses throughout the rest of the practice. Because remember that the cues are always optional, that a yoga practice is nourishing. So sometimes we might want something that's more vigorous. We're feeling strong, we're feeling whatever. And other days we may not. And even if your regular class is a certain style, it doesn't mean you have to do that style that day. You can have that class to just hold that space. You can practice as you wind down tonight and just say, you know what, I'm going to just sit here. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm just going to breathe a little bit today. And conscious awareness of your breath, that breath work can be your practice that day, right? So as you think about a yoga practice or practicing yoga, it takes a lot of different shapes, and yoga is really versatile and is there for whatever you're needing, whatever you're wanting. And I want you to know too that you can totally still come to a specific class and just express what you're needing. I usually in my classes will say, like, are there any requests? And that can give your instructor a sense of kind of where you're at energetically, what you're really needing. And maybe you'll feel more energized when you leave. Maybe you'll at least just feel a little like you had time and space to be exhausted, right? Without having, I'm feeling exhausted, but I need to clean this up, or I need to cook this, or I should, right? Because sometimes that just makes us feel all the more exhausted. So you have permission to be tired. You have permission to be exhausted, right? It's okay. It's natural. Reach out, let people know where you're at. See if somebody can help take something off of your plate, or just chat and commiserate, right? But don't feel like a pressure that, oh, well, I practice yoga every day, so I have to get out there and do my 60. You don't, right? If your body needs rest, part of yoga is listening to the body. So take what you need, and especially in these times, be nice to yourself, show yourself grace, and take care. And if you're exhausted, I'm thinking of you. Hang in there, and hopefully I will see you soon on the mat. I might mention and remind you that my Saturday class, I have a Saturday 9 a.m. vinyasa class that is virtual, and it's only virtual, and it's a pay what you can. So if you've been wanting to try yoga, or you're wanting to try my yoga, or you need yoga, but finances are keeping you from trying yoga, come to my Saturday class. You can find the event page on my Facebook page. It's set up as an event for Saturdays. The link to join is in there. Let me know if you have questions, but I would love to have you join Saturday mornings. And it's pay what you can. So the offer is there, right? If that would help you feel better, and take some of the load off, some of the stress off, please come. All right. I'll see you soon.